Welcome back to We Are City channel for episode of FC 25 career mode here into deadline day now in January, where we haven't made any moves, but we may see some players perhaps move away from the club. BOBB, he wants to leave on loan, and that is certainly a possibility here on deadline day. You can see big rumours, Villa looking like they could sell Hakimi to Arsenal, Kino Dyer from Chelsea to Real Betis. We've got Gertrude perhaps going to Liverpool in the Premier League. There's some big moves already moved. Mikhail Mudryk has moved to Germany for 36 million. Robertson, who moved away to the Bundesliga, is back in the Premier League with Spurs for 31 million, and they are the top deals that have been through so far. 10 hours remain. Let's see if anything happens in the Manchester City camp. And BOBB has decided to leave the club. He's going to Brighton just till the end of the season on loan, and that is a good move to continue his really good development. Some big transfers going through. Nico Pereira has moved to the Premier League from Inter. He has gone to West Ham United of all teams. Wow, for 82.8 million. And Hakimi is in the Premier League now with Arsenal. He was already with Villa. He's gone to Arsenal for just under 70 million. Well, Arsenal bring in Hakimi and they let Jeremy Frimpong go. It looks like it's not worked out for him at the Emirates, and he's moved to Inter. They've used the money they got from West Ham United in a nearly £90 million deal. And now it's time to get into the action for today's episode, starting things off with the Carabao Cup semi-final second leg. We do lead by 2-1 against Brighton. We do play them at home. It's a game I want to play and confirm our place in the final. Shrewsbury against Newcastle. Shrewsbury 2-1 down, but they have knocked out some big boys on penalties. Don't be surprised to go and see them do it again against Newcastle, but it's looking like at the moment a Newcastle-Manchester City Carabao Cup final. As a side for Brighton today, in goal starts Michael Zetera. It's Singo, Diaz, Merio and Dorgu, the back four. Larson and Rico Lewis, the midfield two, with Echeverri, who's going to start in the 10 today. He's been fantastic in the Carabao Cup, as Oscar Bob, who starts on the right. Savinho on the left, and Erling Haaland through the middle. We've got lots of options, as usual, on the bench. Attacking, defensive and midfield options in an incredibly well-balanced squad. The Carabao Cup action, second leg against Brighton. Manchester City take on a side that have done really well to get to this stage. We could actually see in the Brighton side new on-loan striker Devin Mabama start. We know how good their goalkeeper Carl Rushworth was last time out. I'm interested to see if Mabama does start on loan at Brighton or he is on the bench today. Erling Haaland with a hat-trick in his previous game. One to look out for to face against Brighton. Every side at the moment in world football, I think, will be worried to face up against Manchester City. And there is no Devin Mabama in the starting 11 for Brighton. He is perhaps on the bench, I'm not quite sure. It's no Okafor again, because big problems for us in the reverse fixture in the first leg, didn't he? So that's a play to look out for. Okafor, so strong, so quick. Brighton, the counter played really well. Echeverri's gone through the middle today, which I like that idea. Puts back here. Back out to Larson. Echeverri could have gone through to Bob there. Echeverri is going to go for goal himself. Echeverri is a block in there. It's through to the goalkeeper. Could I have thread that through to Oscar Bob there? Savinho in. Haaland's there. Haaland across to Bob here. Tried to get it to the far side. Lewis across to the header. There's an injury in there for Brighton. Manchester City will play on. Lewis. Larson. Into Savinho. Savinho! And he hits it hard with the right foot. And just past the post by the Brazilian. But nothing given. Okafor with space here to play one through. Singo with a good interception back to Okafor. That's poor defending. Okafor with throwing legs out here, there and everywhere. He's pulling the skills out, and the tricks and the flicks and everything. And Singo blocks it, and Okafor and Singo with another challenge, and City get it away. Larson steps out. They play it forward here. Medio's movement's poor. Okafor, he's been so tricky to play against. They play one through to him again here. It's Okafor. He has with a foot in. Okafor, what a turn. Okafor! Brilliant save, but what a player he is. So agile. Real mental Echeverri. Claudio Echeverri's done fantastic, Bob. Haaland. Haaland with a strike. Good save by Rushworth. Savinho with a tap in. And City now have a 3-1 lead over Brighton. That is big in this semi-final. They've had so many good chances, to be fair, Brighton. They've been really good. But Savinho open to scoring on the night in this semi-final. Good play by Haaland. Bob into him. Good strike. Rushworth, I mean, he seems a very good goalkeeper, Carl Rushworth. He's made some really good saves in the games against us. He's made a really good save again there. But it falls to Savinho. It's a tap-in. It's easy for him. And Okafor up top. So hard to defend against us. Merio's been beaten here. He's been beaten not once but twice. The chance here for Brighton. There you are. It's that simple. It's that simple. Gruner scores. Merio can't get anywhere near him. The feet are too fast. The quality's too good. Brighton decide to go back here. Interestingly. Rico Lewis will intercept that one. Into Savinho. into Echivere, and Belaber's with him. Echivere's past him. Echivere. Savinho. Haaland's waiting. Oh, crap, cross by Savinho. I mean, Savinho got 20-odd assists last season in all competitions. He had a ridiculous year. This year, the level's nowhere near the same. And we're getting played through here too easy. Diaz makes the challenge. How many times do we make a tackle and it falls back to the opposition player? Somehow it's a foul. No idea what for. But we make a tackle, it goes back to the opposition player. We make a tackle, it goes back to the opposition player. Okafor hits one. 3-0. But I just don't like how we make a tackle and it makes no difference. And Brighton are level now, I think. Zatera comes for it. Murillo gets the half-time 2-1 down. We make a tackle, give it back. Make a tackle, give it back. Make a tackle, give it back. It's impossible to defend. Still gets round us and Murillo goes flying in. And there's a chance for him. Diaz this time does make a challenge. And Bale lumps it away to Savinho. Look at the space we've got here and behind them. Savinho, what a ball through to Haaland this is. Erling Haaland to make it 2-2. That's a big goal. Back City at 3-3. 3-3 on aggregate. Brighton were in front, were they? Were Brighton in front on aggregate at 2-1 up? I don't think so, because we won 2-1. It should have been level, but the aggregate score says 3-0. We won 2-1 at their ground, so it should be 4 now on aggregate to City. But the aggregate score is wrong. Here's Okafor again, and he's played on someone in again, and I can't seem to select the right player, get anywhere near anyone, and past Diaz and past Doyle. And Okafor and a ball in behind here, and again Brighton are in, and luckily put it wide. Brighton are in again here. It's so easy past Diaz, and Diaz gives away a penalty, which is a trademark move for Ruben Diaz at the moment. Give away a penalty. He's done it again, the captain, who's really out of form, and Okafor can level things up here. Okafor! Great save by Zatera. But Ruben Diaz, he gives away a penalty nearly every week, it feels like. Maximo Pidot into Savinho. Callum Doyle's not really one to get in the attacking areas. He has done here. Savinho. Echivere. Echivere pokes one through to Oscar Bob. What a ball! What a ball by Claudio Echivere. That is spectacular football. In the 10, on the left-hand side, wherever you play him, he's an absolutely unreal player. And he's done it here. And Oscar Bob's dancing away. Manchester City lead now by 3-2. What a ball Echivere this is here. He looks one way and threads it the other. I mean, he looks right. He threads it through him, and Rushworth expects it to be going there. Bob gets there first. I mean, it's spectacular play from Claudio Echivere. He says as he's miles out of position here, Doyle. And here's Gruder. Doyle in there. Murillo, and we get it away again. Murillo sends it long. Baena, counter City here. He's certainly on. Baena, onto Bob. Brilliant ball. Oscar Bob makes it 4-2. What a game from Oscar Bob today. City finished this game off. It's Oscar Bob who's been absolutely brilliant today. Oscar Bob's been brilliant. Well found by Baena. And Buemo makes the run. And Bob, I mean, he rifles that in the top corner. Look at it from this angle. What a finish from Oscar Bob. Manchester City. 4-2 on the night. 2 goals conceded, but we are going to the Carabao Cup final. And I think everyone would say deservedly so. We've had our moments defensively. We've made mistakes today. Oscar Bob has been absolutely fantastic on that right-hand side. See him into the box here. Murillo in the box here. Penalty again. This City side defensively very undisciplined, and Murillo's give away another penalty. On Seema, it was a penalty, but he saved one Zatera. Can't save the second one. Brighton make it 4-3. Again, 3 goals conceded, which is a big issue in this team. But it won't matter. Manchester City are going to the Carabao Cup final. Mistakes made defensively, offensively were absolutely dynamite. And that at the moment is what's helping us, because if we weren't so good going forward, we would be losing games. In the Champions League, however, in the knockout stages, I am worried with these defensive performances. Well, next was Blackburn Rovers at home in the Emirates FA Cup, and City come away with a 3-1 win. Goals from Jeremy Doku, Phil Foden and Brian Mbeumo give City a pass to the next round. After 24 Premier League fixtures, we actually sit 13 points clear at the top of the Premier League table. I don't think we've been amazing, but look at that. We've won 19 games compared to Arsenal's 14. we've got away with things, really. I think defensively we've been poor at times, but also very good. Attacking-wise, I mean, goals for, we are miles ahead of any other team with the amount of goals we score in each game. 4th place Chelsea away at the bridge here today. That is going to be a task for us where they are battling for top 4, and they could be in a title race. If we start to drop off, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea are all there ready to pounce, I do believe. But a win against Chelsea, or just a draw, is enough at the moment. Listen, sorry for Chelsea saying it might come as a surprise to a few that we have dropped Menio and Diaz. Scalvini's back in at centre-back, and it is Callum Doyle who will be the part today. Big, big expectations on this young man's shoulders here, ahead of Diaz, ahead of Murillo. Other than that, he's the usual starting 11. I would have liked to have got maybe BOBB or Echeverri in there for great form, but I think Foden and Baena have got to play today, and Savinho is one of our key players. But I'm looking at those players, those two, and Bueno also bringing on off the bench. And also maybe we need to solidify things. Diaz can come in somewhere, probably necessary to do so. But let's hope this City side is strong enough to go away and get points against Chelsea. So Chelsea versus Manchester City, Stamford Bridge. 5th versus 4th, City 13 points clear of 2nd place Arsenal, but Chelsea are hoping they can put a bit of a dent in City's title hopes today, get a win, push themselves up the table, and perhaps with City going down in confidence, they can start a bit of a title race that does feel like it's already over at these early stages of the season. I'm not confident that we're going to go and win the title straight away, but with the moment, with how far we are ahead in points, it's hard not to be a little bit complacent. The City side need to make sure we do avoid that. Let's see how this Chelsea team under Enzo Maresca, with lots of transfers I'm sure, line up today. So this is Enzo Maresca's Chelsea side, starting in a 4-2-3-1 formation, as they usually do. Philip Jorgensen is the goalkeeper. It is Vega, Fofana, Adebayor, Kukurea in the back 4, Caicedo and Chuku in the midfield 2, and then it's Sterling, Palmer and Alex Scott supporting Christopher and Kunku up top, Neto, Makoko and other attacking talents on the bench. City versus Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Defensively aware the questions will be asked of this Manchester City team today, I am sure. Erling Haaland captains the side in the absence of Ruben Diaz, who has been dropped today by Thomas Frank, who's just not been playing well at all, Diaz. And it looks been behind to Savinho. Vega gets it away. There's a foul there. Somewhere, not sure what for. Cole Palmer's been found. Scalvini steps up and Kunku's been played in. And Callum Doyle gets there really well and Cavalier away to Singo. But at the moment, done a decent job, Callum Doyle. Sterling. Scott here. Doyle with a foot in. Oh, Doyle won it and lost it. Vardiel in there, back to Sterling here with a chance. Cavalier makes the save. That is the problem with this game. You win the ball and you give it away. It looks like Doyle's picked up an injury as well. Vardiel in there. Not cleared it. Morella either. Vardiel. City get it away and Vardiel sends it long towards Phil Foden. Very fluid attack here and Kunku goes round Scalvini. Scalvini gets in there, makes the challenge. Gives it straight back to Chelsea. Scott and Kunku. Doyle makes a challenge. Alex Scott's there. Cavalier with a brilliant save. Scalvini gets it away, but how many times you have to tackle a player and just give it them back? And Foden, City look to counter now. Single tries to play the ball through to Foden. He forced it through, really. There's Phil Foden for City. Foden. To the far post to Savinho! What a ball by Phil Foden, 1-0 City. Well, I said Savinho's been having a poor game, which he has. But he comes in that far post and gets the goal for Manchester City there really well. Foden just drives. And Adebayor stands off him. Foden sees Savinho free at the far post. I don't know what Vega's doing. And it's just absolute tapping for Savinho. Into the roof of the net. He's scored quite a few goals recently. I mean, Jorgensen, why didn't he spread himself? Why didn't he try and save that? I don't know. Manchester City 1, Chelsea 0 at Stamford Bridge. Defensively offering nothing at the moment, Willie Singo. Palmer's got him all over the place. Ball in behind towards Raheem Sterling. Scalvini, Cole Palmer. Blocked away by Doyle and again, and Kunku scores, and it's that same crap again. Everything you block, you tackle, it always goes back to the opposition player. It's pointless defending. Defending is a useless thing on this game because every tackle goes back to the opposition. Every block goes back to the opposition. It is pointless defending. You might as well just try and score as many goals as possible because they've ruined defending to an unbelievable level. It is so bad. Foden. Savinho. Into Baena. Across the box here. Foden back out. Varela on the volley and dragged past the post by Varela. Singo. He has found Foden. Alan made a run there. Foden on the byline again. Going to the far post again. Savinho at the far post again. 2-1. Again, Chelsea make exactly the same mistake and Savinho's there to score. An assist from Foden. A goal by Savinho. It's so easy. They've made the same mistake twice here. What is the fullback Cucurella doing? And Savinho's in acres of space at the far post. It's just so bad from Chelsea. Singo's run eventually does come. He gets the ball in here. It's set up perfectly for Haaland. Jorgensen, brilliant goalkeeping. Absolutely brilliant goalkeeping. Away by Cucurella. We were a much more transitional side than we were under Pep Guardiola. No doubt about that. Guardiola through to Savinho. Into Haaland here. Good save. Back to Haaland away. Should score, Erling Haaland. Doku's gone here. He's gone with pace. And Doku away from Fofana. And Doku pulls it across the box here. Good defending behind for a corner. Oscar Bobby's on it. Oscar Bob in. Down to Haaland, who absolutely messes it up completely. I think it took a deflection of the corner. He's done well. Oscar Bob away from Chilwell like he's not there. Back into Echeverri. Back onto Bob. Great football. Bob. Oscar Bob near post. Back to Doku. Echeverri on the volley and just wide the post by Echeverri. But Manchester City. Oh, we've had chances to make it 3 or 4 today. Doyle. Great ball in behind towards Bob. Chilwell away. Full-time whistle goes. Manchester City. 2-0 winners at Stamford Bridge, and deservedly so, with a better side there. And Callum Doyle, a young man given a chance today ahead of Diaz, played really well. Well, our Premier League form continues to be spectacular with a 2-1 win over Wolves in the next one. An 88th minute goal from Van Lissem was their only chance of getting a goal. But it was Erling Haaland and Alex Baena who gave City a 2-1 win and another 3 points to the top of the table. And that was followed up with a game against 18th place Ipswich Town, where City went away from home, got a clean sheet and got a 4-0 win. City did rotate, and Buemo started up top and he scored. Echeverri started, he scored. Murillo started and he scored, as did Patrick Dorgu from fullback. A nice big win for City and a clean sheet is good to see on our record, because defensively we've had problems this season, especially since the start of it. Well, the simulations didn't stop there. We went into the FA Cup round 5 against Norwich City at home, and Norwich took us all the way to penalties. In fact, a 2-2 draw in normal time. We'll see if it shows us who scored the goals. I don't know. We go all the way down, does it show the goals? So, actually, a very exciting game. Half-time, nothing. Gibbs scores for Norwich. They take the lead. Dorgu replies in the 60th minute. Goes all the way to extra time, where Sorensen sent off in the first half. Gibbs scores again in the second half. And a 118th minute goal from Maximo Piron takes City to penalties. On penalties, one missed by them, and it's Claudio Echeverri scoring the winner for City to go through the Emirates FA Cup. But certainly nearly the magic of the FA Cup there nearly went in Norwich's favour. And it's time for what's going to be the final game of today's episode. It's Champions League action. It's the round of 16 knockouts, and Manchester City have drawn Bayern Munich. We go away from home to the Allianz to face them. Real Madrid draw Spurs, Gladbach against Milan, Juventus against Sporting, and the other draws PSG, Arsenal already 3-0 down after the first leg, Dortmund, Monaco, Dortmund already 2-1 up after the first leg, Leipzig, Athletic Club, both level 0-0, and Inter Leverkusen 0-0 also. But us against Bayern, we go face Vincent Kompany at the Allianz. Opponent analysis here for Vincent Kompany's side. You can see the quality they have. I mean, Joao Cancelo's returned to the club. Conrad Lima looks like he's going to play at right back. Tapsoba and Mickey van der Ven, the very, very quick partnership. Paulinho and Pavlovic, the midfield two, with Musiala, one of the world's best players in front. Coleman on the left, Alicia on the right, and Kane through the middle. Lots of attacking talent on the bench as well in Siebert, Brian Zaragoza. They've also got Melero. They've signed Lenny Yoro from Manchester United, Ben White from Arsenal, Darwin Nunez of Liverpool, and a former Manchester City player in there, Jack Grealish, is on Vincent Kompany's bench. So as we have done in the Champions League throughout the season, we're going to go back to that back 5 when we go away from home, the midfield 3 and the forward 2. So Cavalier starts in goal. It's Singo, Scalvini, Captain Diaz, Vardiel, and Savinho at left wing back, playing very attacking. He's at a -26 for that, but that's the role I want him to play. You can't, unfortunately, change positions anymore and make him like a left wing back or a left winger and play him in that defensive role. You can't move positions anymore in EA, which is really stupid. Varela starts in the holding role with Baena and Phil Foden creatively in front. It is then Buemo and also Erling Haaland in there. And I'm thinking I'm going to take Foden out actually and play Hugo Larsson instead, just to be a bit more defensive. And Buemo and Haaland partner up top. Lots of attacking options, defensive options on the bench. Hopefully this City side can come away with 3 points in the Champions League. But it isn't that anymore, is it? No, we're not even in the league. We're in the knockout stages. So it is just to try and get through this first leg. Hopefully with a goal to take to the Etihad. Well, the atmosphere will be rocking here in Germany, in Munich, for this game at the Allianz Arena. Bayern versus Manchester City, one of the biggest games you can have between English and German football. Fans are ready, the stands are full. Allianz Arena, Manchester City versus Bayern Munich. Harry Kane in that Bayern side, and he looks like he's still the key man up top, of course. They've got so many quality players in there. Jamal Musiala and so many more. I wish Florian Wirtz was fit to start today and be in this game, because I think he would make a big impact on his return to Germany. Outcome of two sides in the Champions League. This is absolutely massive. How Bayern line up under Vincent Kompany and a very attacking side. Under Thomas Frank, we're more defensive, and Buemo and Haaland partnering. It's worked before in the Champions League. It's worked quite a few times. I think we've actually been to Bayern before in this Champions League group stage. They have made changes to the start 11, which weren't expected in their expected 11. Joao Cancelo, former City man, in there. I'm interested to see how Kompany does line up. How is Bayern side going to go out today? Because they, being the home side, want to go out and win. And certainly with that attacking lineup, those three in behind, not Harry Kane, but Darwin Nunez, they've got a lot of pace in there. This is the Bayern starting 11. They've got Jack Grealish, Harry Kane on the bench. But you can see Darwin Nunez up top. It's Costa there. Ben White comes in from what we were expecting. Lime is actually in the centre. Elise, Musiala and Coleman is the attacking lineup behind Darwin Nunez, who's an interesting signing from Liverpool Uruguayan. Harry Kane on the bench with Jack Grealish, two English internationals, two players who City know very well. Back across the back three and back towards Vardy. Larson, Savinho. Savinho with the ball in here. And Buemo goes to the acrobatics. Back out to Larson. Could have hit that. Could have tried to take a risk. Didn't do. Goes back wide to Savinho once again. Savinho. Brilliantly here, Savinho. Into the box here, Savinho. Cross it to him. Buemo at the far post. Cancelo was waiting. Valier goes out to Willy Singo here. Attacking from the fullback. Singo fires one up towards him. Buemo, it's given away. Anything over a 2-yard pass to Willy Singo, you're in trouble. Running through here from Musiala. Vardy again is in there. He goes straight back to Darwin Nunez. And a save by Cavalier, and it stays in. Haaland, is he off? Is he on? Referee says he's onside. Haaland. Haaland, great skill. Haaland, what a save by Costa. And out for a goal kick, but Haaland there dropped the shoulder. I thought it was going in. Larson. Playing ourselves into trouble here. Darwin Nunez, good block by Scalvini, win the header. Can't do. Darwin down to Cavalier. We are making mistakes in possession, and that will cost us. Singo pumps from behind to him. Buemo. He's fought for it and he's got there brilliantly. Cancelo with a sliding challenge. Referee gets away with it. Gets the ball. Oh, it's just so easy. Musiala's through here. Musiala, great save by Cavalier. So easy. Nunez. Diaz just takes him out. That was my intention. I was scared of what they were going to do. I mean, this is a free kick from a long way out. And you'd expect Cavalier to save it. Musiala hits it. Ooh, it's not far. Not far away from Jamal Musiala. Tried it. He's trying to be. He's past Lima. Puts from behind here. And Buemo and Cancelo again. Oh, and Buemo. What a nick that is from Bryan Buemo. A good cross in. And Haaland is there. It's a header and it's into the ground and up and over. Bryan Buemo's been brilliant today. Little flashes of brilliance from Buemo. That's all we need, really. Elise. Savinho nicks it. Keeps it in, Savinho. Plays it. Round the player. Brilliant from Savinho. Larson. And a big ball through to Haaland here. And here's Erling Haaland. He holds off Ben White. And Erling Haaland off the post. I think it was tipped on by Diogo Costa. I think the goalkeeper got a touch on that. Those are the sort of moments that we need to score from. Half-time 0-0. We needed that goal desperately there. We needed that goal from Haaland. Well, Kingsley Coman comes off. And he's replaced by Jack Grealish on that left-hand side. Darwin Nunez. Going towards Musiala here. Diaz has lost him. Darwin with a shot here. Good block by Scalvini. Jack Grealish is on. Savinho, ball behind to Haaland here. Good ball. Haaland into the box here. And Buemo! Into him by Tapsoba. And I thought he could deflect our way. Didn't do. And he tackles him. It goes straight back to them. Darwin Nunez. Tackled by Vardy. He's offside. Well, Darwin Nunez off. I assume Harry Kane is coming on. So the big boys are coming on for Bayern now. Again, you're in. Not a bad cross, it was blocked. Cancelo makes another challenge. He's won it back again, Cancelo. He's been brilliant, Cancelo, at fullback. No one's been able to get past him. Last in on Grealish, it's a late one. Foul to the referee, here's Musiala. Kane, wrong side of Diaz. Diaz takes him down. Red card, Diaz. Gets his foot the wrong side of him. Took him down, penalty. Is it? No, it's a free kick, but Diaz has been terrible this season. And it continues. Elise now with a great chance for a free kick. Elise off the bar. And it's going to go behind for the throw into Manchester City. We need to make changes desperately now. Big switch of play by Singo. He finds Jeremy Doku. Haaland. In behind to Doku. He's in behind here, Doku. Doku. Doku at the Allianz Arena. Save by Costa. What a save by the keeper. Doku. Oh, he's past Elise. Brilliant from Doku. Jeremy Doku. Doku still. This wide area. Doku. That is Doku's problem, isn't it? That he's an absolute donkey when he gets in a decent position. And he does that. And here's Musiala. Vardyell trying to stop him. Musiala in behind on this side here. Vardyell's wrong side him. Harry Kane. Mario with a great challenge. Fantastic. Foden. Larson. Why did Doku get going? Doku. Doku in the wide. He's just left Haaland here. Through the middle. Doku. Nowhere to go. Problem is he doesn't know what to do with it when he gets in this position. Doku. Gives it away again, Doku. I mean, quite the occurrence, isn't it? I've trusted him to bring him on. He just does the same thing time and time again. Musiala. Kane right through the middle. Musiala on the other side of him. Musiala! Bayern take the lead. And Jeremy Doku, the worst substitution in history. Crap. He's absolutely terrible. Doku. Against Van de Ven, who's done brilliantly. Doku. But can he finish? Doku! No, he can't finish. No, he can't finish. And it looks like it's going to be a defeat for City. Going to the second leg. It could be get worse here. Musiala. Elise. No one near him. Elise makes it 2. Doku misses again at one end. Bayern go and make it 2-0 at the other. Cross him. Singo with a header. Wide the post. Full time. We end the episode with a 2-0 defeat to Bayern, which is terrible going into the second leg. It shouldn't be 2-0. But the performances from the City side, I mean, Diaz getting sent off and then Jeremy Doku, disaster class, helping us out attacking wise. I think that is out. The next episode will be telling, won't it? Because I think that could be us out, genuinely. Poor performance. Thanks for watching. Please like the video if you haven't already. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. And we will see you guys next time.